So a lot of people come to me because I have an unfathomable amount of information, and they're all true. For example, the fluoride in the water has microscopical nanobots that have been implanted into our bodies, and they're slowly connecting us to the internet, so when the time comes, they can upload us and our consciousness and be able to tell us how to vote, how to think, how to act. This is all true.
You see, the fluoride seeping into the water is not having a real and true effect on humans and our pets and our dogs and our cats and other elements of our society. There is no real, tangible element of dissatisfaction with the fluoride. However, the fluoride seeping into the water that you hear about is turning the frogs gay.
Another fun fact is Super Mario Brothers is actually based off real events. The creator was on a hike one day and he found these hallucinogenic mushrooms and he experienced as if he was growing and shrinking. At one point, he actually did crush and step on a turtle and it ended up destroying a whole small village. The little Goombas that he stepped on were actually small pygmy children. From that day forward, they called him Browser. So every time he goes off to drop some of his proceeds from making the money he got from making Mario, he celebrated. So now in the village, they have a Browser Day, and where Mario is the villain. But yeah, that's a fun video game fact.
It's Bowser. It's not freaking Firefox. It's Mario. Have you ever even played a Mario game before?
John Williams, not a real man. The guy that we know who created all the fantastic writings of the entire Star Wars music universe, he's not a real man. He's actually an animatronic created by Disney. Disney's had the plan to buy them out since day one, so they created John Williams, much like Vision, powered by Disney's witchcraft of mechanics and science in order to create this amazing music, who's been secretly working the inside of the Star Wars empire in order so Disney could buy them later on.
So what do you think about John Williams being an android?
So another fun fact about fandom, JRR Tolkien actually got his idea for Lord of the Rings was through the mythology of the Vikings. See, JRR Tolkien used to be an actual Viking himself, and one day after hallucinating of a ceremony, he got the idea of this wizard and 4 midgets going off and adventuring, and that's how we got Lord of the Rings. That's true.
Tolkien didn't get his inspiration from Vikings. We can't call them midgets. They're either little people or dwarves, depending on who you talk to. And yeah, Tolkien was from South Africa. He's not a Viking. I'm more Viking than Tolkien.
Now, the most important fact that you'll probably learn today, that Matthew Bonner Moss, he is a communist, obviously. He's been plotting to steal jewels out from Fort Knox. The entire amount of wealth that the country has held to keep our economy stimulated, to steal them to a secret neo-Nazi party. That's true. Without a doubt, Matt is public enemy number 1. He's a fascist and a communist. He's just a really bad guy.
Oh, so that wasn't a bathrobe then. That makes a lot more sense.
He always wears red.
This is my work shirt.
Holy cow. It all makes sense. Bonner Moss, Bonner-Moss, M-O-S-S. No, M-A-U-S. Bonner Mouse. Mice are quiet and sneaky. Matt's quiet and sneaky. Oh my gosh, it's all true.
You know that deeply disturbing thing you just heard about Matt? It's all true. Every single bit of it. You heard it here first.